I present to you the council. The sun was beaming on this fine July afternoon. Today is the day that I meet my cousins from California. They were coming down for a big family reunion. My grandma Ninoy organized.
What?
Before I knew it, the front door slammed open.
Dude, we're not gonna get through this.
Hey yo, Tornado check.
Cousin Trinito screamed. I immediately thought to myself, whatever happened to, hello, my name is. I then proceeded to introduce myself. Hi, I'm CATLINH. Cousin Keish followed and said,
Wait, give me a second.
oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Can I move it?
Oh, this was for freshman composition. Oh my god.
Guang,
See, she is moving too much. Hi, I'm Keish. But you can call me Ari.
as he puts on his wig.
Ever so naturally, our eyes locked.
Guang!
Damn, it is
No,
so
that's
bad.
your part.
I'm
Guang!
not putting on the wig.
Stop!
I am not putting on the wig right now. It is too long.
Guang! Stop!
Dude, CATLINH, why are you screaming, dude? Chill out.
He is supposed to put on his wig.
Oh
It's
my god.
I'm in my bed. I'm about to go to sleep. It's just this table read, and then I'm lights out. Lights out.
Dude,
Pretend
you
I
like
have a wig.
this, dude?
Ever so naturally, our eyes locked. We all interchanged looks and immediately let out a chuckle. It was at this very moment we knew we were destined for big things, time to come. However, the moment is soon interrupted by a 20-year-old Neanderthal who threw a bocce ball at Cousin Keish's head.
Ow.
Cousin Keish bounced as he melts to the floor. Mungus walks towards insultingly saying,
Oh, the monkey.
Guang!
Why is
Let me
name
pull up on a
Quiche?
Google Doc. Because I can't
Guang,
see
you're
it.
literally slowing this process
Hold on.
down.
Hold on. Let me change. Okay, sure. I pulled it up. Hey. Wait, no, that's. I said ow already.
Guang, you're reading Mungus and yourself.
Oh, I. Get that stupid wig off, Keish.
No,
Wait,
Guang, you
why
have
is
to say it in
name
like a
Keith?
min voice.
Why is his name Quiche?
Yo. You get that stupid wig off, Keish.
What was that for?
Cousin Trinito scolded. She was flooded with anger at Mungus's behavior. Don't mind him. This happens too often. You're annoying, Mungus, I say as I help Cousin Keish up.
Whatever.
Mungus stopped. Cousin Keish, Cousin Trinito, and I then scurry up the stairs. I show Cousin Trinito my room, my play area, and most importantly, the bonus room. Little did we know this bonus room was going to be so much more than a place to hang out. It was our safe place, a place where we told all of our secrets, hopes, and dreams. The next morning, Cousin Keish held a follow-along cooking session in the kitchen, of which Grandma Ninoy and I slightly burnt down. Cousin Keish was showing us how to make scrambled eggs in a bowl. After breakfast, we head into the family room to play some Just Dance. Cousin Keish selects the song Why Try by Ariana Grande, of course. Wow, she's really good, I thought to myself as I see Cousin Trinito hit every beat and move on the screen. She leaves the room for a second, and I take advantage of this moment and tell Cousin Keish about her skills.
Looks like we have someone to fill a third spot in the trio.
Cousin Keish exclaimed. Cousin Trinito comes back and we tell her the news. Guess what? How would you like to join Cousin Keish and I on our road to fame?
What do you mean, fame?
Cousin Trinito question. We have a performance happening tomorrow night after the family buffet dinner. I originally choreographed based off of Ariana. Oh. That was Cousin Keisha's part.
Oh, so
Dude, do you want to read the story?
we have a performance happening tomorrow night after the family buffet dinner. I originally choreographed based off of my music video. However, wait. Oh, my music video. However, it was a trio performance because
Cousin Keish explained. So please come and perform with us. We will be so grateful.
Well, I guess it's a deal.
Cousin Trinito agreed. So that night, we rehearsed until we couldn't anymore. We sang until our lungs were weak. We danced until our legs were sore. We wake up the next morning more ecstatic and ready than ever. Nerves were running strong, but the morale in the room was even higher. Later that evening, we decided it was a swell idea to feast up. We wanted our stomachs to be well fed and ready to perform. We ordered a mix of meals from frog legs to lo mein to fill us up. As the sun goes down, we finish our meals and prepare to take the stage, known as the parking lot of Fortune Buffet.
Oh my god.
gather around, gather around.
Cousin Keish screams as he invites the family to gather and watch. Everyone got in their places and then Grandma Ninoy hit play. I was the one to open the performance. I started off singing.
We've been living like angels and devils. Devils.
Guang, I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah, but you read it or you wrote the wrong lyrics, so I had to correct it. Say
We
it
were
with me.
living with
No. We've been living like angels and devils. Devils. I'm loving the pain.
Stop.
Nothing to say louder. So do we try?
Are you done?
No, not even close, but I see you're struggling, so maybe you should read it.
We were living with devils and that was the moment when my world and stomach turned upside down. Before I knew it, the lo mein came flooding out of my mouth into a pile of disgusting, smelly, orange vomit right in the Fortune Buffet parking lot. My face went completely red. I was so embarrassed. As I look behind me, I see Cousin Keish and Cousin Trinito immediately stop doing the choreography. They had their hands over their mouths and were in complete shock, as was I. I ran off and into the buffet bathroom in hopes to clean up after myself. I was a mess full of vomit and tears. Cousin Keish and Cousin Trinito come right behind me and assure me it will be okay. We then all walk back out to the car to go home, ashamed of the performance we put out, as it did not turn out as we expected. We worked so hard to make it perfect and entertaining for the family, however, it instead just backfired. Just as I was coming to terms with the embarrassment of the situation, I see Mungus posted a video of me throwing up on his Snapchat story. The embarrassment and red cheeks immediately came rushing back as I knew everyone has seen it before their eyes. This memory is now stuck in my head forever.
And it wasn't as bad as you think.
Cousin Keish assured as we get out of the car and head inside to get ready for bed.
Yeah, I agree with Cousin Keish. We think you did great.
Cousin Trinito added, hoping to get me out of the dumps. Cousin Keish and Cousin Trinito interchanged looks, both acknowledging that the show is indeed a mess, and it would take a lot to recover from. Silence! Just be quiet! You both know how embarrassing that was for me, and I barely even performed. How can you say you think I did great? I screamed, completely infuriated.
Catlin, don't raise your voice at me. I thought we were a trio, always there for each other and sticking together. I'm just trying to do my job and help you realize you're worth more than what happened out there.
Cousin Trinito explained.
Coughs.
Is that me? Because there's no, like, Quiche said.
You have to use context clues.
That could have been Ninoy.
Ninoy's not in the room.
I called the family over, apparently.
Oh, you're spoiling
Everyone's
it.
dead.
You're spoiling it.
Well,
Exactly,
just read
Catherine.
it.
I think you're...
Stop. You guys don't even understand. I'm going to bed. I interrupted. I was not sleeping in the bonus room tonight. I needed to be alone. I walked into the kitchen the next morning to see Grandma
What is
Ninoy
happening?
talking with Cousin Keith and Cousin Trinito while eating eggs in a bowl. I guess they called her last night for help after our big fight.
Hey, sunshine, look who's finally up.
Exclaimed Grandma Ninoy.
Why don't you pour yourself a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice I brought straight from my garden, and join us. I think some forgiveness is due.
I grabbed myself some juice and slowly made my way to the table.
Gatlin, we're so sorry.
Cousin Trinito said, "No, I'm sorry. I was so flustered last night and took my embarrassment and shame out on you guys. That's not what cousins do."
Okay, it's like so moving. Okay. No, we are sorry for being insensitive to your incident and emotions. We were just trying to lighten the mood and help you take your mind off of lo mein in the parking lot. We didn't mean to hurt your feelings, even though you did eat too much lo mein, and you are kind of fat still. Cousin Keith apologized.
So what do you
Not part
guys
of the
say?
script.
Truce?
Cousin Trinito asked. Truce, we all said as we interchanged smiles. Grandma Ninoy says,
Well, that was a pretty successful meeting. It was so grown up. Almost like council meetings I had back in my day.
there was a spark that lit in the midst of us all. The council. There was something so special about it that we couldn't let go of. Here lies the establishment of our official trio title, the council.
Well, now what?
Cousin Keith questioned,
I say we give it one more shot.
declared Cousin Trinito.
What do you guys think?
I don't know, guys. I don't think I can perform in public ever again. I feel like all eyes are on me, in a bad way. We all sat and pondered as silence filled the room.
Wait, what if people don't know it's you?
Grandma Ninoy suggested, as she points at Cousin Keisha's Ariana Grande wig over in the corner. Grandma Ninoy, I already feel isolated from the trio after my lo mein scandal. Being the only one in disguise isn't going to make the situation any better.
You don't have to be the only one in disguise. Wait here.
Several distraught hours had passed and Grandma Ninoy hadn't returned. We couldn't help but wonder what she was up to and what she was implying. Suddenly, the door swings open.
Hey, yo, wig check.
Grandma Ninoy yelled in her new white bob cut wig. In her hands were a blue, a pink, and a purple wig. In the other hand were big, glamorous sunglasses. And in that moment, I knew I was on board. This was our turning point. This moment of relief was interrupted by the clock striking 12. Cousin Trinito leaves in a couple hours and we just got back on our feet. Grandma Ninoy, I asked, trembling with worry.
The council needs to have more faith in me. Get in the car.
What felt like in a matter of minutes, we arrived at the airport in full disguise.
Sorry.
Dude. Dude, I'm so lost.
You should have
What's
paid.
happening right now in the story?
We got out of the car and huddled together, nerves higher than ever.
It's okay. Just do your thing and follow your dreams. Go.
Grandma Ninoy assured. I took a deep breath and started singing. I've been living with devils and angels. And from there, our performance took off. People started crowding around us, admiring us from afar, not knowing who we were, but what we were made of. And as we were closing out, all we could hear were the chants and cheers of the public. We took a final bow and blew kisses to the crowd, who showed us all the love and more. As the moment of fame settled, we sadly knew Cousin Trinito had to go. The stroll to her gate was solemn, but also rewarding. We did it! Quang.
Wait. Oh. Hey, we're up.
A voice squealed. We turned around only to see it was Mungus.
Can I get a picture for my story?
He asked. We tilted our sunglasses down and looked at each other. Seems like fan behavior to me, I said. We giggled as we walked away to say our final goodbyes.
Until next time.
Cousin Trinito sighed.
XOXO, the council.
Cousin Quiche giggled. We all let out one last chuckle and parted ways.
That was so good.
That was the end.
Oh,
What a weird
we also decided to give away a wig because this is like a New York best time seller.
This
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Give away this one.
So yeah, the giveaway winner is my sister.
Oh my god!
I'm literally such a big fan.
Yes.
Oh,
Thanks, guys. I'm really happy to be here.
so what do you guys think?
Has critics? I mean,
This is like
mean,
the David
critiques.
Dobrik giveaway.
Well, put
And
yours
critiques?
on.
Yeah, you're
In
ruining
the
the vibe.
closet.
Why is your light on
You know
red?
what? It's not. It's on the sunset orange.
That's what Catlin and I said when we were watching YouTube.
It is not on red. If you want to see red, this is red.
And Min would have his lights on red if he had LED.
This is sunset orange.
I don't have my lights on red.
Min, don't.
Because man, you fill me with anger.
Sure.
Okay.
My comb.
Okay, so what are everyone's opinions?
Yeah, critiques, perhaps.
Why does it take so
Really
long?
good. I feel like Mingus is kind of weird though. Mungus, I mean, sorry.
So who's
I
your
don't know.
favorite?
I kind of got lost in the story in the middle with like Grandma Nino. Like I.
You know why it's Grandma Ninoy? Because it's you guys' Manoy.
I know, but like I didn't really understand like what she did. Like she was like helping you guys. Like, and all of a sudden she pulled you guys into a room or something, and like she like got your wigs or whatever. I don't know.
Glenn, fix your wig.
I need my comb. Oh, it's over there. Hold on, let me get it.
Storm, turn on your lights.
Oh yeah, you can turn your lights back on now. The table reads over.
I kind of don't want to. I'm emo.
Okay.
Okay, but like yeah, like I don't know. Actually, I know you said you didn't like that Mungus character, but like, yeah, I didn't really either, and like I kind of like was inspired to write him off of like a true story.
Oh, really?
I don't know. You probably won't know who it
His
is.
story. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Cousin Quiche.
Hey,
Why are my bangs so like far apart?
which
Not the comb with them.
Oh my god.
Peace.
What are we doing?
Caitlin, don't be rude.
Why is Kwang have a pink wig on?
It's purple.
I think it's purple.
And
That's what I said.
if you want